The money turned into a monster. The money turned my noodles into pasta. The money turned my tuna into lobster. They wanna do me, I'ma do it like a monster. Whoa. I put my jeweler on his feet. $100 used to do that every week. Never sleep, it's funny how it never speak. You see a foreign in my city, that was me. 4 a.m. I'm on the north side of Philly.
What's up, what's up, what's up? You know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Flyest motherfucker in Alaska, should I say it? Should I say it? You know, I gotta keep saying it. I gotta keep saying it. But y'all tune in right now to AK After Dark. You looking at the flyest motherfucker in Alaska, me, Max Mills, with the co-host with the most.
You already know what it is, man. It's BB, man. Some people call me AKA Danny Glover, man. We everywhere, they never there, man.
From the Fed cage to the stage, man. We gonna make it happen. So, right now, you know, we got a good show coming on, right?
Yeah, we got a real good show, man. We got a celebrity coming in here today.
Oh, celebrity, world known, you know what I'm saying? So, everybody, you know, get your popcorn ready, you know what I'm saying? And your blunts lit.
Yeah.
Cause this a blunt light, you know what I mean? You might as well, this is a show right here that you could really light a blunt to, you know what I'm saying? So, tune in. You know what I mean? Again, you're looking at the flyest motherfucker in Alaska, Max Mills, and the co-host with the most, BB, aka Danny motherfucking Glover. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's AK After Dark, baby. Nah, we do.
Now, everything you heard is why I, the actual owner of the Alaska Cannabis Club, will be dedicating all of my energy toward fighting for freedom and fairness, which begins with legalizing marijuana here in Alaska. And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice, but fuck it, I quit. Fuck it, I quit. Fuck it, I quit. Fuck it, I quit. Fuck it, I quit.
I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner.
Now, everything you heard is why I, the actual owner of the Alaska Cannabis Club, will be dedicated.
What's up, what's up? You know what it is, man. You tuned in right now to AK After Dark, and you're looking at the flyest motherfucker in Alaska, me, Max Mills, with the co-host with the most.
You already know what it is, man. BB, aka Danny Glover, Lethal Weapon, you know what I mean? That's just what it is, man.
It is what it is. We everywhere, y'all never there. And we got a lovely lady in the building today. The world renowned. But I'm not gonna even take her shot. I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell the whole world who you are.
Most people know me as Charlo Greene. Fuck it, I quit. My legal name is Charlene Egby. I'm the owner and CEO of Alaska Cannabis Club, and I'm a marijuana activist.
Okay, the Alaska Cannabis Club. Let me see. Shake. Okay.
Alaska Cannabis Club.
She rocking that joint. You know what I mean? She got merch.
AKCannabisClub.com, definitely.
AKCannabisClub.com. Look at the bottom of the screen, man. Go up there, copy you a t-shirt, man. Support her hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I want to thank you for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, there's no problem. There's no problem. But, you know, first things first. You know, I seen you on the news many a times and really like kind of ain't really paying attention. You know what I'm saying? News is news. You know what I mean? But when you did the whole "fuck it, I quit" joint, like, yo, that touched me up. Cause you know how many motherfuckers really is at work right now that want to do that. Like for real, like.
No, definitely. I knew in that moment that. I mean, thousands, tens of thousands, maybe millions of people would be living vicariously through that moment.
Yo, the whole country. Yeah. I was getting emails and texts like from everywhere, like, yo, who is the girl who said, "fuck it, I quit"? But one thing I respect about it though, you did it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I want everybody out there. You might have a job, but don't just be going to your job saying "fuck it, I quit." And you ain't got no legit shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You gotta keep it real. But you did it for a reason. So, you know, if you want to explain, like, what was the main reason that you said, fuck it, I quit?
The main reason was to draw attention to the issue at hand. I mean, everyone knows Alaska has been a weed-conscious state for way longer than most of the rest of America, yet our laws are lacking. Our laws are lagging. We should have been the first people to legalize recreational marijuana. But I think a lot of people were resting on, well, someone else will get out and vote, or of course this is going to pass. So people had tried in the year 2000, I believe again in 2006, and those measures failed. And I think that main reason was because people weren't aware enough of the fact that too many people were getting locked up for a substance that harmed nobody. The fact that we had voted to legalize medical marijuana back in 1998, yet we don't have any dispensaries. Patients are still forced to feed the black market. And so, yeah, that was the point of that, to draw attention, to start the conversation so people could dig for information and facts themselves.
And to just keep it real, like, you know, me myself personally, you know, I used to smoke weed crazy. I don't know more though.
Why not?
You know what I mean? In a certain situation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Motherfucker wish he could.
Okay, all right.
But, you know what I'm saying?
That makes a little more sense.
But you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm all for it, because my whole thing is like, with weed is like, okay, you never hear about nobody getting in their car at 3 in the morning after smoking a blunt and crashing into some kids and killing them off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? You don't never hear about a motherfucker smoking a blunt, then turn around and beating his wife up. You see what I mean?
It doesn't happen.
Because alcohol do that.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
a motherfucker go to get a drink, go out, get in the car, and crash the car, kill a family, the wife, the kids, and all that. Now he's sitting there like, you know what I mean? And take a drink and beat the whole family up, like.
And not only that, but living here in Alaska, like I grew up in Woodside, down in Fairview, and so it's nothing for us to see in that area, especially someone passed out drunk at noon in the middle of the day on the side of the street, and an ambulance right there trying to help them up, checking to see if they're alive because they've been drinking. You never see that with anyone that's been consuming pot. Never. But I see that every day, every other day.
So why do you think it took so long for Alaska to actually pass that vote?
I think people were sleeping on it. Yeah. I think people were too complacent. Like, all right, it's not too bad. Yeah, I know someone that was arrested, but nobody should be arrested for having a personal amount of cannabis. Like, nobody. Yeah, because an arrest for that sort of thing, it doesn't just stop there. It follows you.
Man, and that's what I'm saying. You know, you got a kid that's, you know, 18, he driving, he get pulled over, he got a blunt in the car, now he got a case on him. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
that'll stop him from getting a job.
But a lot of people don't even realize, once you take any amount of a controlled substance on school grounds, it is considered a felony. So any kid that's ever taken it onto, not that any kid should ever have it on them, but we need to look at these laws and the fact that if you were to go to school with a joint in your backpack, you have a felony. What are you going to do after that? Are you going to go to college? How are you going to get financial aid? What are your next steps for that? That's a generational thing.
Marijuana could bring. Regulating reefer could, however, save the state millions, according to UAA economics professor Kyle Hampton.
Incarcerating a person in this country costs about $70,000 per year. And to the extent that we would be able to eliminate a lot of the non-violent criminals that are now a significant portion of our prisons, this will free up an extraordinary amount of social resources.
It's one argument in favor of the initiative, freeing law enforcement to focus on violent crimes. It's something criminal defense attorney Rex Butler says is long overdue. He says Alaskans are getting prosecuted for simple possession of pot.
You know, it's kind of ridiculous in a way.
So the people that are saying, well, no one's getting arrested for it.
They are. I'm in trial right now in Kenai on a case where a guy had just probably a couple of grams tops in his pocket.
Okay, so quick question though. You know what I mean? This is a quick question, all right? So, you just said, you know, if you on the school ground and all that. So, being as though weed is so out there right now, how do you feel personally about kids smoking weed? Like, I'm talking about the average 14-year-old, 15-year-old. Like, how do you feel about them with their hands on weed?
I don't
support that at all.
Okay.
I think the studies are still out. This is still something that we're learning a lot about. So if there is evidence that shows it might stifle or constrict someone from achieving their full potential, then I don't think they should have that. I think they should have the opportunity to be who they need to be and then choose to recreate or medicate however they might feel is necessary.
Okay.
But if it's medical, if it's someone that suffers from a seizure disorder that's under the legal limit, then that's a different situation completely.
So right now you can still say no to drugs to kids?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
So
right here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Cause a lot of people cause a lot of people felt like, and these is the squares, you know what I'm saying? A lot of squares that really don't know about marijuana, they just like, oh, weed is a drug. You're gonna smoke weed, you're gonna end up smoking crack. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So a lot of people, the squares, they don't understand like the essence of weed.
Drug addiction.
Children are consuming marijuana in schools in ways they've never done before.
Say, like with alcohol, instilling values is a parent's responsibility, not the public's.
I think parents just need to be fully informed about the impacts, understand that they will have some greater responsibility with their children about setting new boundaries when something like marijuana becomes more widely available.
Like I say, like I'm like totally for like say no to drugs. I'm an education first. Like we just did an event, you know what I'm saying, bring the basketball players up, and it was for education first. Like I'm really into the youth. You see what I mean? Because I want to be the one, and just to bring the message across to everyone. Like let's help pull the full potential out of these youth.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Because if they are future. You know what I mean? I know.
Take care of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 60 years old one day, and this little dude gonna be 30, and he's gonna be the one that's really calling the shots around here.
Exactly.
So
we need to invest.
Yeah, we need to invest in them. So you know, I just wanted to let everybody know, like, she supports.
I have an 8-year-old goddaughter. Absolutely not. Like all the gummy bears and all of that stuff, I don't support even making anything that my daughter would reach out and grab and think that it might be okay and then end up getting high on. Like that's absurd to me.
Yeah.
Not everyone that supported legalizing recreational marijuana thinks that's a good idea. Most of us don't, because we do have kids. We have nieces. We have brothers, sisters, mothers. No, this is something that's new, and we have to be responsible enough to regulate it and to make sure that while we are getting what we want and people are getting what they need as far as medically, the people that don't need it aren't having it forced on them.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring that. That's why I asked that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So the world will know. So the world will know, because I didn't appreciate that. They're like, oh, we don't like Charlo Greene. She's all 4 kids doing dope.
Absolutely
I'm like,
not.
come on,
That's
man.
disgusting.
Yeah, you see what I mean? So I'm glad you addressed that issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm very glad you addressed that issue.
And one of the things we was kind of touching on a little bit when we came in, you know what I'm saying, was like once you got all this fame, you know what I mean, and you know you blew up and everything, like, why do you feel like there's so much drama going on right now? Cause for real, like I see you did a good thing, you know what I'm saying? You legalized weed. I wish I could smoke weed. I can't smoke weed neither because of situations. But there's been a lot of drama circulating. I always hear something now. Now I'm always hearing, oh, Charlo Greene this, or Charlo Greene got this, or they closed this down. And so, you know, I think, you know, and I was, you know, I mean, I told you a little bit now. I was going to ask you this question, but I think race might have a small portion of playing that. But I just want to ask your opinion on why you think that's going on.
Well, I think, of course it plays into it. I mean, this is 2015 now, but still we haven't come that far where race isn't something that is considered a factor. But I mean, whenever you see a story posted about me, you can read the comments, and it's always, she's so trashy, she's ghetto, she's a thug.
Far from it.
Hello, like, have you been to the hood? But
this is a thug.
For
Shit,
real.
what the fuck am I?
But if I was a Caucasian male with like a button-up suit, who would be saying that? Who would be adamantly saying that?
But another thing to that question though is like, it's crazy that they look at you and say that, and at the same time you got a lot of white people that's behind you that support. You got really more white people that's supporting you probably than blacks up here.
No,
I don't. I'm just saying. I'm just going by. You know, this ain't no legit fact. But I'm just going by the people that I come across.
Well,
you see what I'm saying? And a lot of white people. I'm talking about legit, like lawyers, doctors, you know what I mean? Yes. Business owners, you know what I mean? Yeah, they smoke weed. You see what I'm saying? And they come to me and they say, hey, Max, you know,
see,
I'm for that. You see what I mean?
Weed is universal. It doesn't discriminate. You don't have to be a certain demographic to be able to enjoy the benefits of cannabis. And so it's people that appreciate the plant that are behind me. And it's people that want to hate me for whatever reason that are using these cheap shots to go after me. We
gonna give them one of these. Y'all's hating his name. We gonna give y'all one of these. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it, it's that simple.
Fuck it.
Quit hating. But
or don't, because this is free advertising. It's free publicity. The more you talk about me, the more my business gets out there. So keep on.
Ooh, keep hating, motherfucker.
Keep on.
So now with the whole thing with the Kodiak bar, what did y'all name it? It was still like the Kodiak bar. Did y'all have a specific name?
The Clubhouse.
The Clubhouse. Okay,
right.
With the Clubhouse, it was like they made it like y'all was just doing the most in there.
Right. Yeah.
So if you want to address, like, Akaftadark is where you can really address issues to the masses and really say how the fuck you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something to say about it, because I really want to know. I'm like, damn, what was they doing in there to make them like, what the fuck? Like, why y'all bothering her? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, they in there, they got a little spot. Motherfuckers go there, smoke weed. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody getting shot up in that motherfucker. Ain't nobody dying or ODing and shit, so leave her alone.
Right, or leaving there with any DUIs. I mean, we never even had so much as an argument.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're not really trying to dwell on the past. That's just not what we're about. Forward. We're just moving forward.
So what's
the new spot?
Yeah, so where's the new spot?
So the new spot is at 628 Gamble Street. You'll notice the green cross on the windows, but that's the place where everyone is welcome to come and get their cannabis through a safe, reliable resource.
All right, so damn, I don't know. You got me like, I don't even know how to ask this way. So a motherfucker can like go there and like purchase it, or they can go there and just like chill out and smoke.
Well, there is a lounge inside of there. We have a dab bar, we have a recreation room, and then we have like the Green Member VIP lounge. So there are all these different spots for you to recreate. But come February 24th, that's when we're opening up the co-op, especially to members of the medical marijuana community. You show your medical marijuana card at the door, you get in and you get access to the co-op.
Okay.
Or if you don't have your medical marijuana card, just make sure you're a member of the Alaska Cannabis Club. That way you're able to contribute and receive from the co-op. This is a community effort, so that means if you are a grower, we need your pie.
Okay.
We'll reimburse you, exactly, whatever it costs you, what you think your weed is worth, we'll go over everything. We'll look into what you put into your plants, and we'll talk about what you need to be reimbursed in order to help us maintain what we're doing.
So, quick, all right, question for me, question.
Yeah.
Is this shit legal?
Of course.
1000%. Because I ain't gonna say nothing about nothing that's illegal, goddamn. I can't afford it. Motherfucker know me, you know what I'm saying? I can't afford it, but it's legal. So if you grow marijuana,
if you know someone that has, great. And it has to be good. See, that's the thing about the club. A lot of people come in there and it's not like what you would expect, because when you come in, you're expecting no names, no strains, no information, but we're going to educate you on what you're getting. Yes. You're going to know this is how this makes me feel, and I can ask for this name specifically. It's something new if you haven't been to Colorado or Washington.
Yeah, I know. I say, you know, you got the purple cut, you got this granddaddy, and this one makes you, you know, give you a laid back mellow feel. Right. This one give you the munchies. This, you know what I mean? Like,
if I've portrayed anything during this interview, it's that professionalism is of the utmost importance to my organization. So that is what you're going to get. It's our duty as we are leading this movement, whatever it is that we're doing, at the forefront and being so visible, we have to take responsibility and we have to educate as much as we can, and that's what you're going to get when you come to the Alaska Cannabis Club.
And that educate is good too, because that just goes back to what you're talking about as far as like the kids. And people saying like, oh, it's going to get into the kids' hands and all that other stuff. That's when it comes down to a parent being a parent and taking care of their responsibilities.
Be responsible. You wouldn't leave your painkillers out on the table. Don't leave your pot on the table. There is no difference. It shouldn't be in your kids' hands. It's your responsibility to make sure that it doesn't get there. It's not mine. I'm just a lady that you don't know. It's your responsibility as a parent to make sure that if you are obtaining cannabis, you need to keep it out of your kids' hands. It's your responsibility to educate them about what this is. Not mine.
Yeah, that's true. Because me personally, I feel like it's way easier for a kid to get a bottle of Ciroc than it is probably.
Oh yeah, I started drinking heavy way before I started smoking.
You see what I mean? So, you know, just from the whole, let's party, they feel like, you know, because on the commercials that on every commercial for an alcohol beverage,
it's the fun thing.
It's the fun thing to do. So it's like, you know, they look at it like, oh, we're gonna have a party, we need beer, oh, we need liquor.
Exactly.
You see what I mean? Whereas weed is really like, you smoking weed, you chilling. That's the, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. It ain't, weed ain't a thing like you smoke weed and you just go party. You smoke weed and you chill.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
No turn up. That's like the anthem at the clubhouse. We don't want to turn up. We want to sit and smoke.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, the clubhouse is the place to go. That's the anthem. We're chilling. We're grown. My back doesn't work like that. I can't throw it out there anymore.
26, girl.
I know.
How to drop it? Cut it out. She don't know how to drop it.
I know how to drop. I'm just not going to do it anymore. Because I have a business. Hello.
You got to have that right song, though. That right song, come on.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
That Snoop song, come on, you going to drop it.
Drop it too.
That ain't it.
Oh,
when it comes on, you'll see me dropping it, but this ain't it.
Now, on that topic, though, like, we was people, like, you did the whole joint with Snoop. He was like,
yeah, that was,
you know, like, man, so how did that make you feel like Snoop reached out to you?
You cannot, I know. No, a lot of celebrities did. It was so surprising, like to see Khloe Kardashian tweet that I was her hero or whatever, and to see him, and then him to follow through and everything. If you watch that the interview that I did with Snoop, like as soon as the video starts, you can see my eyes get really big. Like,
Nemo Hoes, and today I got a very special guest all the way live via Skype from Anchorage, Alaska. Give it up for the one and only Charlo Sticky Icky Greene. Hey, baby girl.
What up?
What's happening? Can you see me?
I don't know. It's really, really cool.
Okay.
Being in this position and having all of these opportunities being presented, but at the same time, it's an immense amount of responsibility to make sure that I stay true to the reason that I'm in this position, and that's because I put to draw attention to an issue that's important to a lot of people.
So real quick, I'm like, Snoop said,
huge figure.
This is what we're gonna do.
To motivate people.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure it out like this. If we get y'all to vote yes on Proposition 2, Snoop Dogg is coming to Alaska to do a concert, a wellness retreat concert, and I'm bringing some of that California with me to celebrate. You feel me? In a real way.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm too serious. I'm serious as a motherfucker right now. If they vote yes on that, I'm locking and loading. I'm coming out there and I'm doing a concert for y'all, wellness retreat. We're going to do it together to say that we brought something to life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The concert.
man, if it was made legal, he gonna come up here and do a concert, free concert. I know it ain't gonna fuck around and be free. Ain't shit free in here. But you know what I mean. But where the concert at? I wanna be there.
The concert is on the way. That's about as much as I can say. The concert is on the way.
Exclusive shit right here. This is exclusive shit.
Immediately after the vote, we were in contact with Snoop's people, and he made it clear that he had every intention of coming up here and fulfilling his promise.
Okay.
We're only into February of the year.
I'm just saying.
They're looking at dates,
Yeah.
and that's all I can say at this point.
So that's exclusive right there. Get y'all the money ready, because the shit ain't gonna be free.
I didn't say that. You just asked stuff.
You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep it real with you, man. I don't really think that shit gonna be free. But
why would you be free now? We legalized weed.
Man, for real, but you know, I hope it is.
He did it for Colorado. He said so in the video. I did the same thing for Colorado. I came through after they legalized it. Why would he do any less for Alaska? He's been here.
Yeah, he have been.
He's been here.
A couple times.
Give him some credit.
I'm gonna give him some credit. So we're gonna wait. I hope it is free, because if it's free, I'm gonna be front row with no weed.
I got the weed. We got Snoop Cup.
I'm gonna be front row like this. Singing every goddamn song. But I really commend you on everything you're doing, though. You know what I'm saying? To be African American and standing up for what you know what I mean, you believe in, man. That mean a lot to me. You see what I mean? Because a lot of people looked at us the same way when we came with this show. They was just like, oh man, y'all gonna bring the Akaftadark thing back up. It's so negative. Oh man, y'all gonna have dudes on there with guns. It's just gonna be all thugs. It's just, it was just all these stereotypes on us. You know what I mean?
Just throwing them your way.
Yeah, like you ain't even check us out. You don't even know
us. And that's the thing, and that's why I think it's so important that we all support each other. Like, we have a responsibility to go ahead and make it okay to support each other publicly.
There
like,
you go.
That's the thing. We have to do it.
You heard what she just said. We have to support each other. Every episode, I say the same thing, man. Akaftadark is for getting your word out, getting whatever you do out. She's not a rapper. She's not a dancer. She's not a singer. She does her own thing, and she's on Akaftadark getting her point across and her views across. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what this is. This is a platform for that, because don't nobody offer that platform up here. Right. For real, for real. You see what I'm saying? To the people that's up and coming, that's trying to do something, there's no platform for them to showcase their talent or to voice their opinion on anything. You don't have to be a rapper or a dancer to come on this show. If you got a problem with something going on in the community, you feel as though you want it addressed, you got a problem with the crime rate is so high right now, and you want to talk about it, hit us up. Come on the show and talk about it. You see what I mean? We want y'all here. You see what I mean? But thank you so much, Charlo Greene. I know BB said he had a question or something. What was that you was going to ask?
What was that?
It was something you was going to ask.
I feel like I didn't smoke some marijuana or something.
Am I giving up on a real number?
Hey, look.
Coming smelling like a pound. Hello.
She smelled good up in this
she
joint.
She came in the door. I said, damn, that smells like some good right there. What?
Is that the what is it? That granddaddy?
No, this is Girl Scout cookies.
That's the name. It's cookies you eat.
Wait, no. That's the cookies. Burner's cookies.
Yeah, Girl Scouts. Legendary strain.
Man.
Oh, so that's a strain of marijuana.
Yes.
Man, you got me thinking it's a.
Like, I don't know. That's some. Hey, look.
It is a cookie though. Yeah. It is just like no, it's a different kind.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, they
make you feel like
that was big. I heard about that in California. They were talking
Girl
about them cookies, man.
Yeah.
They've been talking about it.
It's here in Alaska. Cool. Come through.
They said
whenever you can.
Now I ain't smoking.
Whenever you get around to it, come through.
But I have heard this been it was putting people out like they was like my homeboy told me. He said, yeah, man, you smoking cookies. He said there's a difference between cookies and like perk. He said you smoke that cookies and you be like this. I said, ooh. He said, yeah, you need to get up on it. One more year, man. One more year. They gonna cut me loose, man. And hey, look, I'm rolling about this long, man.
Right at the Alaska Cannabis Club.
You damn right.
Right here.
I'll be there. Akaftadark will be there as soon as I'm able to smoke. I'll be high.
He gonna be there.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm gonna be high as giraffe pussy. I don't know if y'all know how hot it is, but I'm gonna be high.
Yeah, I mean that cookie. That's crazy. The only cookie I know is cookies you eat and the cookie you be. But you got a cookie that you smoke.
Yes.
Dang, they got all type of shit. I ain't gonna lie, I seen some shit, and it was a store, and they had all these jars. They had so many names. I said, man, is this crazy? They had a strain called Mr. T. I said, God damn, what the? Man, that one gonna have you pitying the fool out there.
This is about highly marketed marijuana.
Those opposing the retail sale of marijuana in Alaska say voters will be getting much more than they bargained for should the initiative succeed.
This initiative is far too costly for our state, far too dangerous to our youth.
Deborah Williams and Christina Woolston with the anti-legalization group Vote No on 2 warned that marijuana usage rates in Alaska will increase, along with healthcare costs.
We're already facing such critical challenges in our rural communities from substance abuse. And adding one more thing isn't a positive addition to our community.
Sonny Jackson with Denver PD says crime hasn't changed much since recreational marijuana stores opened up. Paul.
We just find that DUI is still more prevalent.
But What about arrests for driving while stoned?
That's about the same as it was last year. It did not increase, where you found all of a sudden a lot of people that were smoking.
It's all about changing perception. That's the key. It's always been my goal, is to change the face of the cannabis user and say, I use cannabis, I'm a mom, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a high-functioning member of society, and it makes me a better person.
Yeah, so I wanted to know, like, now that it's legal, are you worried about any laws or anything that's gonna kind of like prohibit us from really being able to enjoy that, like them trying to put whatever, because you know the laws sometimes they got tricks on ways that, okay, we're gonna do it, we're gonna legalize this, but we're gonna do it like this,
like
so this way they can get to jail.
Medical marijuana, with legalizing medical marijuana but making the transfer of it, for me to even give you a gram of marijuana, it'd still be completely illegal as a medical marijuana card holder giving marijuana to another card holder. So yeah, that is what happened, and I think the people that crafted this law had that in mind. So they added, I believe it's section C or 3 in this new law that states this trumps anything that it might conflict with. So no, there's no way that they can circumvent the will of the voters.
And is it gonna be? I was watching a little bit on the news. I'll be skimming through sometime. I watched a little bit, but they were talking about something about them trying to have it where it's just in Wasilla or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what that was about.
Well, what a lot of different local governments are trying to do is ban it locally, or ban the cultivation and the retail facilities. But one thing that Alaskans need to know is that you have a constitutional right to grow and consume cannabis. So regardless of whatever they might try and throw your way, that's not ever going to change. And they can't change the fact, the main proponents of the initiative for at least 2 years after it's in effect. So no, that's not going to happen. The facilities to grow it and to sell it, they might be able to ban that, but you being able to do what the law allows you to won't ever change. Not at least for 2 years.
I had to know, man. I'm just, you know, this Cannabis Club, they say they teaching you stuff about the weed and everything, so I'm just trying to learn, man.
I'm glad they're teaching. You know, I'm glad y'all teaching, for real, because a lot of people need to know that type of stuff.
Of course.
I feel like if you know what I mean, ignorance is bliss, so if you don't know what's going on, you're going to be lost.
Right.
And like you said, they'll put in fine print, oh, but if you got a gram of marijuana in your fifth pocket, you're going to jail.
Exactly.
And you ain't read that, you know what I'm saying? So.
And so that's what they've been trying to do. I don't know if you guys heard of, I think it was House Bill 30 that they introduced, and it was thrown out, thank goodness, but it made having marijuana still completely illegal. In fact, it kind of encroached on what you're constitutionally protected to have. And so they threw it out completely, and now they have another version of it, but still it doesn't take it far enough to honor what we all voted for. So there are people fighting for us.
Okay.
And hopefully that'll prevail. But at the end of the day, if they do pass anything that conflicts with what we passed, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen for the state.
All right.
A massive lawsuit.
And is it still federally, like is it just state, or is it federally legal?
It's federally illegal as long as it remains a Schedule I controlled substance. So there's nothing that we can do right now aside from write letters and call whoever in Washington. But at the state level, we're good. And so we don't have to worry about federal intervention.
Okay.
Dang.
There it is. So y'all need to start watching, reading them House bills, and seeing what's going on. Because while y'all smoke, y'all, you know what I mean, don't get so caught up that y'all don't know what's going on, man.
What's going on?
Because she know what's going on. She smoke weed, but she still know what's going on.
It's my job to know what's going on.
Damn right.
And if y'all want to holler at her, make sure y'all go on Gamble. What's the address?
It's 628 Gamble. Go to akcannabisclub.com for all of our contact info, and we're very active on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. So just follow us.
Y'all gonna see everything gonna pop up. We gonna make sure y'all get all the information y'all need to stay aware. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
For real. I respect you for coming through.
Thanks for
Thank you.
guys.
I appreciate it.
I ain't gonna lie, I have my own little view on her, but you
What was
changed
you?
my...
No, I want to hear it.
I was just like, oh, she mean. Like, she mean, man, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, I hope she smoke a big blunt and be chill and don't come up in here snapping, but nah, I'm fucking with you.
I know I am very snappy.
No, I'm fucking with you.
If she didn't come today, I ain't gonna lie. When we was gonna do this episode, I was gonna get up and say, fuck it, I quit. Right up out of here. I ain't lying.
Well, I'm glad you guys gave me the opportunity to come on and actually be me, as opposed to being the picture that mass media likes to portray as me. So yeah, thanks for your
now everybody.
I wish we could have smoked when I came. So.
Oh man, I wish.
I mean, I guess not.
If I had 3 wishes, I think that would probably be one of them. Though.
You on some Ray J right now?
But you know, but us as AK After Dark, you know what I mean, we do support everything you got going. So if you ever need us in the future for anything, you know what I mean, you want to come back on the show, you want to address an issue, or you want to just talk about anything, feel free to hit us up, you know what I mean, and come on back.
Oh man, and are you still doing the reality show? I heard something about a reality show.
Who told you that?
I was just hearing through the
Yeah, we seen that on the blog.
Oh my
That was on the blog.
I'm not legally allowed to talk about any of that.
You're not legally allowed to talk about the reality show you're doing?
Oh gosh, don't get me about that.
Hey, we can't talk about it, man. We can't talk about it, you know.
But hey, but I'm gonna just say, you know, cause I ain't nothing confirmed. I just heard it like he heard it. So what I heard was that you was doing.
What are you talking about?
It's called streetcreds.com.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's gonna be across the bottom of the
streetcreds.com, and me and him got all the street cred we need. So you know, we checked the blog, and it was just like, oh yeah, man, she's doing a reality show, man. They got the cameras, and they're gonna be rolling around. So I was just like, yeah. Oh, all right, you know, I'm with that. You know what I mean? Express yourself. You know what I mean? Get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Get Alaska out there. You know. So you know.
Something different.
If that is what's happening, I commend you. If it's something you got in the works trying to make happen, I commend you. And if it don't happen, you know, we gonna try to make it happen.
Always ain't like that shit we've been seeing on MTV that they've been having lately.
I don't know who lives like that in Alaska.
Well, what's the name of it?
You don't have to worry about that with me.
Sled Busters or something?
Yeah, Sled
Busters.
Yeah, some shit like
I don't know.
Sled necks.
Sled necks. But no, but I ain't gonna lie, you know, it was cool. I watched it. It was cool to me. It was entertaining. It was entertaining. You know what I mean?
I ain't feeling that. Because they make us look bad.
I think in all honesty, that was like the purest representation of what I know. Because at least there were like people doing stuff. Like aside from like hiking mountains.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because all I've been seeing was like
me neither.
Alaska State Troopers. You want to see the Alaska State Troopers?
That don't look like fun.
The Ice Highway. Like, come on, man. So when they came out the sled, I'm like, all right, you know, they up in there partying, doing their thing, you know.
Right, like I can identify at least a little bit, even
no furniture in the crib. They had no furniture in the crib.
I've been there, you know.
So I thought, me personally, I thought the show was entertaining. I watched it a few times, you know what I'm saying. So shout out to all the sled necks out that motherfucker, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
I'm not a big fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not.
But I was.
I appreciate it. We like it.
Hey, yin and yang, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got my man, you know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for coming across. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anything, you know, anybody?
We're opening up on February 24th. Come through.
February 24th, man. Make sure y'all there on Gamble. 628
Gamble Street. Our number is 907-382-1013 and akcannabisclub.com. We're allowing everyone in the community to come and check it out ahead of time, Friday through Sunday from 11 to 4:20. So come through.
And a lot of people that watch this show, they're not even from Alaska. So that's good that you're doing that, because now you're bringing more awareness to all the other states that ain't got legalized weed. You know, a lot of people from Pennsylvania, from Philadelphia watch this show, and they ain't got no legalized weed. So, you know, maybe this will help them watch it and say, damn, man, maybe we could just do what they doing.
Well, definitely. This is just the beginning of the Freedom and Fairness fight. We plan on being very involved in the 2016 votes and all of that stuff to help legalize in other states.
And make sure y'all asses keep voting. You see what happened when you vote? Weed came legal. Y'all motherfuckers went out there and voted.
We got the power.
So we got the power, man. So you got to get out there and vote. You got to stay aware of what's going on, man. You can't just be voting for anybody. You got to stay abrupt on these things. So hit her up. You know what I mean? And she gonna make sure y'all lace. I mean, even a good taste. You know what I'm saying?
The best.
Come on, man. You got me saliva taking at the mouth right now.
Oh gosh.
But yo, man, this AK After Dark. You know what I'm saying? And once again, it's the flyest motherfucker in Alaska, me, Max Mills, with the co-host with the most.
You already know, BB, aka Danny Glover, man.
And we had the lovely Charlo Greene on the show today. And we thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
And make sure you come back.
Okay.
She said that. She said she's coming back.
It's on record.
Yeah, man. And yo, so we gonna close it out with the slogan, man. We everywhere, y'all never there.
From the fed cage to the stage, man.
We gonna make it happen the right way, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tune in to the next episode, you know what I mean? So right now, we're gonna sign out. We holla at y'all. Salute.
Yeah. 17:30, I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Sent your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. She my trap queen, let her hit the bando. We be counting up, watch how far them bands go. We just set a goal, talking matching Lambos. At 56 a gram, 500 grams though. Man, I swear I love her, how she work the damn pole. Hit the strip club, we be letting bands go. Everybody hatin', we just call them fans though. In love with the money, I ain't never letting go. And I get high with my baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting fly with my baby, yeah. And I get ride with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby, yeah. And I get ride with my baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting fly with my baby, yeah. And I get ride with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello?
The rolling rolls go, and the cotton need help cause they got suicide doors. And she keep the trap clean, cause she a trap queen. 20 bands and some denim, we call them trap jeans. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? And then I'm like, goodbye when the pack be getting low. The plug on the way, he bringing us another love. It's 64 a show, or 750 for a O. And all my niggas hitters, they gon' let that pain go. They like, gotta get money, I'm like, how the fuck you know? Pull up in that race, I gotta let that money show. My niggas in NY, they be fucking with the snow. My niggas in New Jersey, they know all about the blow. And I'm the trap king, nigga plug going strong. The pages touch down and my niggas going low. If you ain't get no money, then you know you trap wrong. Old school flip, we call that shit a trap phone.
And I get